Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Darrin Goodman from GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. Today I've got 3 more really easy beginner songs for you that you should be able to just about play right away. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at what we got going on here. All right, so the first song that we're going to take a look at is Knockin' on Heaven's Door by Bob Dylan. This is a really simple song. It only has 4 chords in it. So the chords that we're going to be using in this are G. So I've got my 2nd finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, my 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then 4th and 3rd strings open, and then I'm on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my 3rd finger, and the 3rd fret of the 1st string with my 4th finger. Now, you can also play this G with the 2nd string just open. You may have learned G like this. Either way is fine, whichever your pride is. Personally prefer this voicing of G. Then we've got D. So the 4th string open, 2nd fret of the 3rd string with my 1st finger, 3rd fret of the 2nd string with my 3rd finger, and 2nd fret of the 1st string with my 2nd finger. That's D. And then we have C. So 1st fret of the 2nd string with my 1st finger, 3rd string open, 2nd fret of the 4th string with my 2nd finger, and 3rd fret of the 5th string with my 3rd finger. And then the last chord is A minor. So for A minor, it's everything is the same as C. We just move our 3rd finger from the 5th string to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. And that's A minor. All right, so this song is really simple, and it's very repetitive. The verse and the chorus is just the same thing. So we start off with that G, and this is just a really simple strum that we're going to do here. So we've got a down for beats 1 and 2. So it's like 1, 2, and then we strum down again for beat 3. And then on beat 4, it's 2 8th notes. So we're going to go 4 and. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and I do an upstroke on that, the and of 4. So that's the same strum for all of the chords. So the first measure is G. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Then we switch to D. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Now we switch to C, and we do 2 measures of this. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and then it starts over again. And the only difference this time through is that we switch A minor out for C. So again, we start on the G. 1, 2, 3, 4 and B, 2, 3, 4 and A minor. And then the whole thing starts over again. C this time. This time it'll be A minor. Start over again. This time it'll be C. Pretty simple. All right, next we've got Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. This is a really easy song. It only has 2 chords. 2 chords that we just did in the last song. We've got G and A minor. But now we've got the capo. We're using a capo on the 2nd fret. So this song is in 3/4 time, so we're only going to count to 3 in each measure. So we do G, and so first we have a half note, so it's like 1, 2, 3 and. So we do a downstroke, 1, 2, 3 and then an upstroke on the and of 3. And we have 4 measures of that. So it's like. Then we switch to A minor and do basically the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then back to G. So as you can see, this is a really, really simple song. So even if, you just started playing guitar, yesterday, with a little bit of practice, you could have this song under your belt. All right, and finally we're going to look at Stand By Me by Ben E. King. Another really, really simple song. This one only uses 4 chords. G, C, and D that we already did, and then one other chord, E minor. And again, we're going to have the capo on the 2nd fret. So for E minor, the 6th string is open. I'm on the 2nd fret of the 5th string with my 2nd finger, the 2nd fret of the 4th string with my 3rd finger, and the rest of the strings open. So when I'm saying the 2nd fret, too, by the way, it's in reference to the capo. So, technically this is the 4th fret, but since the capo is on the 2nd fret, the 3rd fret is now the 1st, 4th is now the 2nd. All right, so for the strumming for this Stand By Me, we're going to start off with that G, and this is a quarter note, so it's 1, and then on the downbeat of 2, we're just going to slap the strings like this to kind of get that percussive sound. So it's like 1, 2, and then on the and to 2, we strum G again. And 3, 4. And we just do that same strum for each chord. Each measure is that same thing. So we've got 2 measures of G, 2 measures of E minor, 1 measure of C, 1 measure of D, back to G for 2 measures. All right, so that's basically the whole progression. It does the same thing for the verse and the chorus. It's very repetitive, so it's a great song for a beginner. So the progression begins with 2 measures of G, and it ends with 2 measures of G. So you end up playing 4 in a row right there. So if you're just playing the song just by yourself, if you're a beginner, you might have trouble kind of knowing where you are in it. But it's easy one to try to play along with, or try to sing, while you're doing it. Starting over. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that lesson and you got something out of it. If you like the lesson, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if there's something you'd like to see either myself or one of the other instructors at Guitar Control do in a future lesson. And if you are a beginner, like I said, these are really easy songs that you should be able to play, really, really soon. The last song might be take a little bit more. If you literally started playing guitar yesterday, that 3rd song, might take you a minute, but they're simple, they're easy ones to play, fairly easy to play, and very popular songs. So, until next time.